Sometimes crises make us think more deeply about the future. Probably there is no similar time in history like this one. We all have been affected to some degree. An interruption, an opportunity to rethink the new situation and find solutions. A time to reinvent, to create something better, bold. It's hard. It requires imagination, motivation, work, creativity, adaptation. Many jobs will never return. Others will be replaced by new softwares. Our approach has to be more innovative than ever. Fortunately, science and technology are in our side. A new vaccine might be available before the end of the year in a record time. Meanwhile, businesses are the first to adopt this new process. They usually respond faster to the new environment. Many restaurants already request permit to the city to let them use them in the street, to take out tables, to keep a safe distance between customers. Some large companies told their employees do not come back to the office for the rest of the years. Workers in the tech sector can do almost the same work from their houses. So that means empty large buildings. Now these office buildings will have to be adapted to new houses, otherwise will have to be demolished. Traditional malls are closing down all over the country. Our favorite store is now Amazon. The way we create or start a business 10, 20 years ago has nothing to do with the new reality. There are thousands of young entrepreneurs now that are capturing the attention of millions of people who tend to think out of the box with fresh and clever ideas. And they will be the future of the next generation of entrepreneurs that will change and transform America. And they are going to transform in a good way. This time I'm going to present somebody that I consider very important for our community. His name is John Santos. He's a young entrepreneur, influencer, that has built a community, and he helps his viewers and subscribers with tools and tips and knowledge how to start and grow in your own business. He's an example to anyone who wants to pursue their dream business. There is value in his words that define these ideas. He will help you to create and develop new businesses in this challenging time. Welcome, John.
Welcome everyone, and thank you for taking a time to actually check out this free Starting a Clothing Line mini course. I created this course for everyone out there that may be interested in actually starting up their brand, but still needs a little bit more help and information about how to actually do it without spending thousands of dollars to get started. All right, and as always, whenever I record a video, I think it's really crazy because you never really know who's watching behind the screen here. So I just want to go ahead and say thank you. I sincerely thank you for your time and for trusting me with the information I'm going to share. Chances are you ran into me through YouTube, which I started up years ago. And before that, I was working for the government, helping small businesses develop new business during the down economy. We were actually going out there helping small businesses get started, get online, actually get licensed. And all the stuff that I've been sharing on YouTube was actually information that I put to action through hundreds of businesses that I helped in Las Vegas, as well as my own brand that I started during the same time. You could say that was pretty much my early 20s. I was helping businesses get started off the ground, bootstrapped with as little money as possible. And I used that same approach throughout my YouTube channel, and that's the reason that I believe that a lot of you guys were able to actually use that information and start up their own brands and businesses with very little down. It's always amazing to hear the results from everybody that calls me up, sends me an Instagram message or just a text message or an email, and they all tell me that they started up their businesses and their brands through the help that I put out. You guys know that most of my content is all 100% free. All right, so this included, I'm gonna give you guys some amazing tools and resources that you guys will be able to use to actually start up your brand. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without an amazing team. And every one of our projects leads back to one goal, and that is helping people find their passions and pursue them for life. I do it through YouTube because whoever's watching these types of channels, chances are you also want to make an impact in this world. We're all in the journey of this together, and whatever I can do to continue helping you guys change your own communities in the world, I believe is a way that we're going to make a positive change and really impact lives. Alright, so in this free training, what I wanted to do for you guys is I actually wanted to lay out a real strategy that you guys could take to actually launching your brand in a very from the ground up approach. Alright, this approach is going to work whether you're starting up a t-shirt brand, you want to start up a headwear company, or perhaps a bag brand or any other accessory. take this similar approach and just use some of the resources as best as you can in order to actually make it work. And by the end of this training, I also want to introduce you guys to exactly what you're going to get if you join From the Ground Up Academy's Starting a Clothing Line Master Course. All right, and if it's a good fit and if you guys are real serious about starting a brand, then I highly encourage you guys to check it out and take advantage of this special offer that I have for everybody that joined up this mini course. Let's jump into this training so I can show you guys exactly how you should be thinking about starting up your brand with little money up front.